Welcome to the Edgyverse podcast. Today, man, we got an interesting topic today. I have a good friend of mine here. She is here to share some things about herself. This is part one of my mental health journey. Okay, we have our special guest today. Kat is here. You can say your full name if you want to get some followers off of this too. If
you can follow me at Miss Motormouth 23. You can follow me now on Facebook. It's Kat Becerro. And if you want to follow my Snapchat, just be prepared for some crazy shit to come out of my mouth. Oh, my God. It's out of my mouth. I be speaking some real stuff, but it's Big Perla 3.5.
Big Perla 3.5, yeah. Y'all. All right. Topic today is my mental health journey. Okay. Touchy subject. I was surprised that she was willing to come on and talk about this. She's been like hounding me, thinking I was going to forget her for some reason.
I did think you were going to forget
me. It's a schedule, I promise you.
Listen, now that I'm an adult, I feel like I can understand the busyness of an adult schedule.
Yeah. It's a ton. I have a ton of different topics like written down, and I'm trying to get people just to be matched in for it, you know?
Right.
To make it good, give me people that's actually going to share and talk, but
I'll talk to you all day.
Let's get right into it then, all right?
Let's do this.
So, your mental health journey, like what were some things that you had to go through?
What is some things I haven't gone through? So,
explain.
I've had to go through a lot. Just starting out young, my foundation isn't even strong. So
foundation.
Yeah, my foundation. Where you start?
Like family. Talking about family.
When you were born.
Okay.
So my mother passed away when I was a month old. She unalived herself over a boy. So love has always been a complicated thing to me because to me love kills. Like that's never like a. But because I didn't have the father that was supposed to be the man, I had a bitter baby daddy. So you're mad that I got stuck with you and you're stuck with me. So now we in the same boat and you can't even paddle.
So did y'all like have an issue of like getting along?
Oh, we've always had an issue.
Like it's going back and forth.
I don't even talk to the man right now. So
really?
Like it's been 2 years since I spoke to my father.
No contact at all.
No contact at all.
No text message, nothing.
Nothing.
Wow. How does that make you feel though?
Honestly, to be honest with you, I'm at peace with it. Really?
Like seriously? Okay.
Seriously peace because I have to understand that he was a 19-year-old dad. I have to understand that somebody left him and he didn't just have a choice. He had to either be dad or I was gone. So, and in some instances, I wish that he would have let me go just because it's hard for him. Like being a single dad is not easy. Being a single parent is not easy.
In general, yeah.
So
Especially with no type of help, no type of support system. Do you have a support system?
He had a support system. So I got an awesome grandma.
Okay.
We'll get into that. I got a jealous aunt, but she's not. I had a wonderful grandpa. Like, although I did not have a dad that I needed, I had a grandpa that stepped up 10 toes. But doesn't mean that there wasn't always family drama. Like, I have a poem called Cookie Jar Kid, and it's because I'm a cookie jar kid. Everybody dips their hands in the stash, but they're not understanding, like, you created the monster. So when everything is going wrong, they're pointing fingers at each other, and I'm like, y'all don't listen to each other. Like, y'all don't listen. Y'all are mad the way I'm responding. It's because how you're acting.
Are you talking about in a sense of you being punished for something, but they're not listening to, like, why you did anything or what made you feel that way in a certain sense?
It could have been a punishment. It could have been my emotions. It could have been anything. Like my mom. So my mom unalived herself. Oh. And so my dad used to be like, oh, you're just crazy like your mom. You're crazy like your mom.
Yeah.
Everybody went with, you're crazy because your mom was crazy. I don't even have my own personality yet. And y'all are telling me who I am and what I am.
Yeah.
Y'all barely even know the lady.
Yeah.
So like, it starts literally with my foundation. Yeah. I've already started with, I don't like love. My dad's not shit.
So men ain't shit. Right?
Men are a dime a dozen to me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're not shit because women ain't shit either.
Yeah.
We are just as bad, man.
Thank you. Y'all heard it first from one woman.
I was married to a woman. I was married to one and I thought like, hey, yo, I'm safe. This has got to be safety.
Yeah.
No, she was just as dirty. Like...
And conniving.
But that's my fault. Hey, listen, so mental health journey. That was my fault. This is me taking accountability.
So tell me, like, So you're a little bit healed now, right?
A lot of bit healed.
A lot of bit healed.
I couldn't even say a little.
So take me into like a day in your life in the past of like the
before the marriage or after.
No,
the
no, no.
marriage?
Just give me something that you went through that you can remember that like that made you feel like you were crazy, or somebody made you feel like you were crazy, or a situation that you were in.
Every day, because I'm always the villain in everybody's story because my mouth.
Do you feel like you're the villain though?
I could be the Joker. The Joker's misunderstood. I do. I feel like I could be that. Just for the simple fact, Woe and Quo.
Do you understand who the Joker is?
Yeah,
though?
I do.
He's clinically insane in the comics.
And I could be clinically insane because
I don't think so. So this is the thing. I think people don't know the full story of certain people's issues and problems. You know what I mean?
BPD.
People jump to the conclusions off of he say, she say.
Right.
Or what's on social media that they find out, oh, so and so did this or so and so's talking that, you know?
Right.
I think people don't get the full story, so they run with their own opinions about things. So I think that's a cause of somebody saying somebody's crazy or that girl's crazy. Or did you know what she did? But they don't know the full story of anything.
So I'll tell you why I feel like I'm clinically insane.
So you feel like you are?
I low-key.
Oh my gosh.
I see right and wrong, and then I walk in the gray area.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what's right and I know what's wrong, but I would rather choose to do what I feel like doing, and then I have to own
the
those
hard way.
consequences.
You like to do things the hard way?
I wouldn't say the hard way. I think that sometimes I take shortcuts.
Do you think it's like a impulse?
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
for sure.
Like this is the right probably decision you should make, but I'm not gonna go completely left.
Right.
I'm gonna be like right in the middle just to kind of see like
what I can get away with
yeah.
and what I can't, because you see millionaires make it off of nothing, so you want it then too.
It's more what we were talking about this in the last podcast with a gentleman. It's like the whether you can get away with it or not. It's just that what do we call it?
Edgy.
I can't even think of the word right now, but it's like the thrill. The thrill.
I wouldn't even say it's the thrill, because like my motivation is always the hustle. The hustle is the thrill.
Hustle mentality?
Yes. So it's like, that is my thrill. But like walking the gray lines of like, if you talk crazy to me and I've warned you 3 times and then I slap the shit out of you, you cannot get mad at that. You cannot. Literally, I've warned you, hey, you're doing this. Hey, I don't like this.
So have you worked on that type of impulse of somebody?
Yes.
So is that something that you dealt with actually? Let's say that. Is that something you dealt with when you were younger? Of somebody raising their voice at you continuously that triggers you.
Yes.
In that way.
Yes, absolutely. My father used to have this thing called the pointer. He would poke me in my forehead and he would yell. Wow. And he'd get mad and he'd start spitting. So the moment you raise your tone,
it's like a trigger.
Yeah, the moment I will.
So I deal with that. I don't know if you know this about me. One of my jobs, I work in mental health.
Right.
I work with kids though.
Yeah.
So in certain cases, when kids come in, or even when I'm on a teenage unit or even an adult unit, something like that, you have to be careful, especially with kids or teenagers, how you raise your voice, the tone. You have to find that.
You really have to think what you say.
Well, not even in some certain instances you do have to what you say, but more or less how it's been with me in my experience, it's tone.
Yes.
If I'm talking to them at this tone, we're good. But certain kids, they get triggered like you do, because they've probably been yelled at that way, or they've been probably abused or something in some type of way, and not always having to be like physical abuse or anything, but verbally. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I understand that.
So we'll talk about it.
I understand
I'll
that.
make a joke about that.
We can get into it now.
So that's one of my kinks now, is when a man talks to me in a soft tone. It's so embarrassing, because like I'm used to men being like real raw, and so when I hear a man go, hey, I need you to understand this is what's going on, I'm like, okay, I'll listen. Now anybody else, do you want to fight? Is this what you want to do?
Do you want to fight?
I promise you, that's always my first instincts. Like when I was married, when I was married. Let
me tell you this, you can pull this.
Okay.
Pull that close, because you're leaning.
Yeah,
so just
I am
pull
leaning.
it close to you.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
So when I was married, I'm not gonna lie, I did hit her a couple times. Probably not the best. Listen, not the best situation ever. But it wasn't until she told me I was a woman beater that I was like, oh, you need to change. That is a problem, because you are literally projecting your childhood
onto somebody else,
and that's not fair, because they have their own set of issues that you have to deal with.
Yep.
And so I had to change because of simple stuff like that. I have to remember, like, putting my hands on somebody is not always the answer, or yelling and getting angry is not the answer. Like, I have to really, whenever I do get into arguments now, I have to laugh about it. Because if I don't,
You're going to get upset.
I'm going to get upset.
So is that a coping?
Yes, I take nothing serious. Nothing in the world is serious to me right now. And that is part of my mental health journey, because if not, I will take everything that's a grain of salt and make a mountain out of it. I will. Oh, wow. I have to be like, even somebody's tone of voice.
So let me ask you this then. Okay. Let me ask you this. What do you think? What's one thing that you think, or you can tell me more than one, but what's something that people misunderstand about you? Huh?
I'm not as ratchet as everybody thinks I am. I'm so serious. I'm not. Like, everybody just assumes that, like, I'm just this crazy, out loud ratchet. I've changed so much from that, and it's hard to break away from that image. So when we first met, I went by Katie.
Yeah.
I now go by Kat for that exact reason, because I had to grow into a woman that I've never even had. So it was, people are like, oh, well, we all know you as Katie. Yeah, Katie is crazy as hell. I don't recommend any of her. I've done some shit that I regret every day. I've done tried to run people over. I done kicked in house doors. That's not the woman I even imagined the little girl I am. So now I'm growing into this grown woman, and I'm like, that's embarrassing. Like,
when you go back and think about it, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah. Like, what was in your brain?
But what you got to understand is that was your past you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, maybe we had a segment on here called Past You versus Present You. You know,
that's
a lot of things have changed. I can tell a lot has changed in you. Just your whole demeanor. Just
I'm humbled.
When we were all at Hawaiian Dons that time, when you seen you just this last time at Hawaiian Dons, I could tell. Like, it seems like you have more of a support system, anyways. Though, those like your girls.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
So my sister.
Yeah.
My sister is not my sister. My sister is
like your friend that's your sister, right?
Literally. Yeah. But that's all I have left. Like, I got another homegirl, and I got a couple people that are like, they're chill. But my sister, I'd probably go to war for her, because, like, that's the only person, we've been through it. Everything. Like, she's been with me when I was a drug addict. She's been with me when, oh man, I try to eat myself. I'm like, clock out. And she stayed with me the whole time. She stayed down. She made sure I was still breathing. Thank God for her, for real. Like, you don't get those people in your life. So, like, no, I didn't have the best set of parents, but I got a good ass sister, out of my situation.
So we talked about this just not too long ago. Me and some friends, we were talking about, like, not necessarily being your family, but your friends. Like, there's certain people that you needed in your life, you know, at your stages. Like, I had I have a ton of friends, you know that.
Yeah.
But I had certain friends, like, just in my stages of my life that I'm still friends with today, that I appreciate, from all the way back to, like, middle school, high school, till, you know, just becoming an adult, you know, type of thing. I needed them. I needed all those people at one point in my life, and I'm so thankful for it, because you just don't know what people go through. And when you got a friend or a shoulder or anything to cry on, to talk to vent to, people don't understand. Well, I think people do understand, but I don't think
I don't think everybody understands.
I don't think that people that you appreciate really understands how much it, you know, it made an effect on you. You know what I'm saying?
So, speaking of that, so I told you earlier, we were just talking about why do I feel like I'm the bad guy? Or why do you feel like that? Why do I feel like that? She's gone through everything with me. She has gone through, she's watched it. She's watched it and be like, oh, it's her fault. It's her fault. She's a bad person. And I'm like, I said, I have to call her half the time and be like, am I tripping, or do I crash out now? Because old me would have just been like, go for it, man, beat them up. But new me, I'm just like, I'm tripping, right? Like, I have to be accountable. Like, I'm the type of person, I will burn every bridge with everybody and do not care. I'll stand on it. I'll swim. But
are you able to know that when you were wrong and apologize?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. That's a part of my accountability.
That's the difference, though. You know, and some people can feel that way and act that way, and then still feel like they weren't the problem. It wasn't their fault. You just have to live with it. We can move on, but I'm still.
No, I'll admit that I'm wrong, because like that's part of my growth. That is literally part of my growth. Like, I have to look back and be like, all these people aren't crazy. You got to take accountability. It's not everybody else's fault. Like, you got to look inward. Why are you acting this way?
Yeah.
They are not them. You have to understand that they are not them. You have to understand that you are not your mom, you are not your dad, you're your own person. And that takes so much grace and forgiveness on every single party I've ever had to deal with. Like I said, my mother, I have to understand that it wasn't necessarily love. She just had me. She had postpartum. Like, think that's a real thing. And nobody thought, hey, check on that lady. Which, even if they did, I don't think that her mindset was supposed to be here at that moment. Like, this was supposed to be a journey that I was supposed to go through. And so I have to accept and understand and tolerate that.
Yeah.
Same way with my dad. Like, I don't have no beef. I don't have no bad, like, I dislike him. I love him because he is my father.
Yeah.
I do not like the way he handled me. I do not like the way that he set images for men, because I'm not even trying to be funny. I attract bald men. My daddy is bald. I don't know if they're bald before, like it's genetics, or if I make them bald at this point. I don't know.
You make them bald?
I think funny. So. I think I stress him out. I don't know. But
that's funny.
I have to understand, like, he doesn't set the dynamic for the men that I have to date. Like, I can change that theory. And it has to be with forgiveness. It has to be understanding. I have to understand who he is, and I have to understand who I am. And then I get to take, this is the beauty of life. You get to take that piece and you get to move on. Yeah. You get to change your narrative. You don't have to be the same. Like I said, I went from Katie to Kat. I don't have to be the same person forever. And I promise you, by my 50s.
Because that's growth.
Yeah.
That's growth.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. By my 50s, I'm going to be Catherine. I can't wait.
I'll be Catherine.
I can't wait.
So what, let's say this, okay? What was something, I'm trying to get this. I lost my spot, my bad. Sorry, podcast. So, okay, what's it been like? What did you do basically, like when you were struggling or when you were upset back in the day?
Back in the day, I was
wait. When you were struggling and you were upset and when you were going through these, mental breaks and whatnot, what did you do to get out of it?
Drugs.
Drugs.
I swear. Okay. I was excited to answer that question. Drugs. Listen, them Persian rugs.
Oh my gosh.
I was excited.
So drugs was something that you cling to back in the day.
So let me tell you.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
What all can I say on here?
You can say whatever. You can cuss. You can do all that.
Okay,
it's cool. It's a podcast.
I started out on drugs when I was 13.
Okay.
Lortabs used to make me feel like I was on cloud nine. I was the sweetest girl on Lortabs, and it didn't really affect my home life. Mm-hmm. Like,
so were all these things like things that you did just because of how you were feeling, because of the situation you was with your dad? And
I didn't understand how to process my emotions. I didn't understand because I don't like to feel a lot. Like, the feelings are crazy because, like, that's what I put my mom with, is all her feelings got the best of her. Mm-hmm. So doing drugs was like, I don't have to deal with nobody. My brain isn't running 1,000 a minute. Yeah. I don't have to think about the past. I don't have to think about the future. I don't have to. So I would start doing drugs, and I started on Lortabs. And then I went through this period where I didn't want to do Lortabs anymore. I was doing Adderall. And then from Adderall, I went to doing meth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that day, honestly, so I'm going to tell the story about that day just because this is what I mean by my mental health had to, even as a child, I still tried to be accountable, but there was adults in my life that were like knocking me down. Yeah. So my dad and my stepmom and a lady used to live in our house. And my dad is really like, he's quiet until he got to lean up. But when he lean up, it's a whole mess. So my stepmom used to nag him, but they were irritating in general. Like, not my dad, but my stepmom and this lady.
So was it always around you?
Always, because I'm always the child. Like, I'm always the problem child. I always got a slick ass mouth. I always got.
But I'm saying, was that all around you always though? Like the drugs and stuff in the household too?
Oh yeah, because they didn't know. They weren't like on drugs or anything. They were regular individuals. I was just a bad kid stealing their pills. Like, my dad had back surgery. My mom had some type of thing where she got some Lortabs. She had some good Lortabs back in the day. They used to make big yellow ones, and I promise you, I used to steal them every single time that I could get them. And I'm surprised that I didn't get caught way earlier. Yeah. But yeah, like.
So then, okay, so if you turned to drugs when you were feeling that way, what got you out of doing the drugs though? What made you stop and say, this ain't working for me, and you did something positive that made you feel better after all that? What was the thing that turns that? Was that just getting older?
Yeah.
And realizing stuff?
Getting older.
What was the switch?
So the first time that I got off drugs, because I've relapsed probably like 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone cold turkey several. So the first time I got off meth is because I got caught. Really, honestly, I got caught. The second time I got off drugs, I just wanted to be clean. I just wanted to feel like myself again. And the third time I got married. When I got married, I couldn't do the shit no more. She was over that.
Put her foot down.
Yeah. So I respected her.
And then your friend that was like really close to you too, that was somebody who was always there for you too to get you out of that too? Was she always like breathing in like good spirits, telling you need to stop, da-da-da-da?
She would let me be me. That's what I appreciate. She didn't judge me.
No judge. Okay.
She just let me be me, and she made sure I took care of myself because she knew eventually I'd pull my head out of my ass.
Yeah.
So.
And you definitely did.
Yeah. Surprisingly. Like, I'm happy, though. Like, it feels different because even when I relapsed 2 years ago and I was drinking and doing coke all the time, I was around the same people. That's the crazy part is I stayed sober longer around the same people.
Being around the same people that were doing drugs?
No, my family. Being around them, honestly, I started doing because they exactly who they painted me out to be. I wanted to live up to the picture and know that I still can I can work a job and I can do X, Y, Z. I had a point to prove, but not only disappointing myself because that wasn't where I wanted to be anymore. I was 28, 27, one of those ages that I'm over here drinking every day, walking into Marcus's liquor store at 9 a.m. What are you doing at the liquor store at 9 a.m.? Getting a bag of Coke at fucking 12 o'clock in the afternoon. What are you doing? Like,
how old were you?
I was 27, 28.
27, 28.
Yeah. It's like, I just repeated the cycle. And it's every time I'm around them, it's because my brain thinks so much because I'm already waiting.
So can I ask you this? Did you change like the people who you hung around? Did you change some of the people that are in your life or are all those people still around?
No, nobody's still around.
Nobody's still around.
No.
So you have a new group of friends besides the one that's been with you.
I mean, people have been around, but they never. I never indulged with them. Like I never. Hey, you need to try this. Let's do this.
You say no.
Yeah.
You say no, or you get out of there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's not. It's my mental illness is not for everybody. Yeah. My crazy is not a train you're supposed to ride. You got to ride your own. And I mean that. I mean I can't hop onto your train and then expect to steer you. And everybody else got their own life. Like, that's not even remotely fair. So, now I'm just, they still do them. They never were like me. Nobody's ever like me. I attract better people. I surround myself with some good people. It's just.
So what about the people that you're with now, though? Like, what about those people?
Oh, they're great.
What do they do for you that gives you that?
They let me talk, honestly, I swear, because like...
They let you chatterbox, because I know you're a chatterbox.
I am a chatter, Miss Motormouth 23, I'm telling you. But yeah, no, they do. They let me talk. They let me, they look back and be like, my cousin, prime example, should be like, cousin, you have to understand, you got to let these people go. It doesn't matter what they say or what you got going on. They are not meant for your mental health, and that's okay. You're not cut from that cloth. And I have to really be like, damn, that's somebody outside of the circle that I've known my whole life telling me those same things. So I have that type of support system that's like, you aren't your mom, you aren't your dad, you aren't your family, you aren't your grandma, your grandpa, your cousins. You're not none of them. You're your own person. And that makes me stand tall because I've been doing this since no matter if I was on drugs or not, my bread came first. Every single time. Like, I was a functioning drug addict. I was at OnQ, on the Roonies, going. But I made it. Like, for real.
How's that make you feel, though, now? Like, today versus your past, that you have this type of good support system now, you know?
Honestly.
Something that you want to keep, something you want to hold on to, not, you know, go back.
It makes me proud to be the woman that I am today.
Yeah.
Because that's who I am today is who I needed.
Yeah.
That is who I needed was the person I am today. So I had to go through those things, and I had to.
So what do you do for yourself? That's something for you. What do you do for yourself that you enjoy?
I write. I enjoy time with my dog. I
know you was talking about poetry earlier.
Yeah, I do poetry.
Shout out Poetry and Chill since you've been on there, right?
Shout out to Gregory.
Yeah.
Shout out to
So how's that experience for you to go and do like poetry and be able to share certain pieces of yourself, you know, vulnerable pieces at that too as well? Does that help a lot?
Yeah, honestly, it does.
Get it off your chest and whatnot?
It does. Like, I've said some real shit there in poetry that, like, getting those people's reaction, you be like, yeah, you feel like that. Like, they understand, they relate. You get it.
Yeah.
So
but do you understand, like, you being able to share something like even you being on this podcast right now, sharing what you shared, you know, being very vulnerable in your past and things that you've went through. Somebody seeing this, you know, somebody hearing you do poetry, that might help somebody, you know, that got dragged to a place like that, that's going through similar things like that. You know what I'm saying? You ever think of it like that?
Yeah. I that's what I hope for. I hope when
Yeah.
I make my poetry book that it's talking to some little girl that needs to be heard.
Yeah.
I hope that it heals a woman that needs to understand, like, it's not them. Because the world will paint you like it's them. Like, if you're already the black sheep of your family, the world's going to paint it, and you're going to live up to that because you want to. Just because those big voices in your head are over the little voices in your head. Like, my big voice tells me I can't do it. My little voice knows I can do this. So don't stop. And so when I write my poetry and I write and I do things that I'm doing, that's what I hope it's for. It's for a woman that needs, or a little girl, somebody that needs and understands that, like, we make it out. We make it through this. Like, we don't have, I hate using that statement because it's such a, like a,
What statement?
AA course. We recover. We absolutely do. We recover from trauma. We recover from, and when I say that, we recover from trauma, you can go through anything. Tomorrow's still going to wake up.
Yeah.
So you still got to get up. And you can't put every single emotion into that day. You got to live. You know, they tell you live day by day. It's really live minute by minute.
Yeah, I feel like it can be that way, seriously. Different situations, different things that you've been
way
through.
for
you know?
me.
For you? It's
I have
minute to
BPD.
minute?
So I have BPD.
What's that?
Borderline personality disorder.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been
Diagnosed.
when is this, does it switch every once in a while or something?
All the time.
Is it the thing that we talked about earlier when you were talking about when somebody raises their voice, can it switch like that for you?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, and that I have to remember, like, being self-aware about stuff like that. Like, hey, you're finna crash out. You need to go. Like, that's why I said it's so hard now because I'll warn you. You're pissing me off. Stop.
Yeah.
And I try to do it in a tone of, like, it's not rude. I promise you I've gotten so much backlash with being calmer than cussing somebody actually out.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I'm still at the same tone of, just like we talked about tones. I don't want to come at you crazy because I'm irritated.
Yeah.
That's not okay. So hey, you're slightly getting on my nerves. Can you please stop?
Yeah.
And if I have to repeat that 3 times, at that point, I'm cussing you out. I'm cussing you out, or I'm
Leaving.
Yeah. I gotta go because I'll put my hands on you, and that's not who I want to be no more. It's so, and it's not like
that's good that you don't want to be that person though. You know what I mean? That you've been doing your steps that you need to take to have certain situations where, hey, I'm warning you, please stop.
People don't get that. They don't understand that. I promise you, because like with men, I date. So with me, like I said, my mom tarnished love for me. Like that is, I look at love as, and I have always, that love will get you killed. Love is not like, everybody looks at it. I just went through this in a situationship. And I had, like, even my ex-wife's mom said the same thing. She said, you'll never understand what love is because you licked it off like a knife your whole life. Which is true. So I have to sit there and be accountable for things like that because I've never been loved properly. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I have been loved properly by my grandfather, but when I say I haven't been loved properly, it's not by the people that I needed. Like, I needed my dad. I needed my mom. I needed my mom more than anything because, like, being a woman is hard.
Yeah, just growing up and not having that person to talk to.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Like, so, I don't even remember where I was going with that. But, oh, man, I just went blank. Sorry, podcast.
No, you good.
I did. I just went blank.
That's part of it, though.
Oh, okay. Love gets you killed. That's where I was at. Love gets you killed. There we go. Sorry.
Love gets you killed.
It does. So now when I talk to men, I'm very straightforward.
I bet you look at them just like you looking right now, like no smile, or just like, what do you want? What you about to ask me? Go ahead.
Majority of them I do. I swear, and I'm straightforward. If I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna approach you. Like,
so what's something that you don't like? Like when they walk up, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, when they walk up, as soon as you call me sexy, I'm out. I hate that. Don't call me sexy. That shit is so tacky.
No compliments.
No, why can't you say I'm pretty?
I know what you mean. I was just joking.
Sexy sound like you want to get in my drawers, and I don't want you to be in my drawers. I want a ring and
Can
more.
we get a, how you doing? Introduce yourself.
My name is such and such.
Yeah.
What are you drinking? How are you doing? What are you reading? Anything, but what you doing, sexy? oh, you look good, you sexy. It makes me want to throw up. It makes me like, or cute. I'm not a puppy. I'm not a puppy. I'm not.
Okay.
So, like, hey,
those are no guys. Those are no-nos. If you see,
it's just
Cat
me.
out there in the world.
Listen, it's just me. Most men can get it how they live it, but me, I'm like, another thing that I don't like, people don't realize about me, my standards are way higher than most say, because like I'm not going for just anything.
Any woman nowadays?
No, you can't say that. Not all women have standards. Women want.
Okay, you're right. Not all women have standards, but I mean, I feel like more women have higher standards. For I don't know. That's a different.
They have higher standards that they don't want to live up to.
Exactly. They don't want to live up themselves.
Exactly. I can't handle that because I can't ask something out of my man if I'm not giving that.
Yeah. There you go.
So
Where the clap? Where the clap at? I don't even know where it's at. We got to clap on that one. There's crickets. There we go.
Yeah. So I can't ask my man to do something if I'm not, because in this world, it's not. Another thing I do. This is a crazy subject, but I go back to church.
That's good.
When I'm going through like a mental crisis, and I don't just go to God because I talk to him 24/7. I don't go to God when I'm needing something. I go to God when I don't have it. So that's where my relationship status is coming in at, because like I said, love has always been tainted for me, but God is love. So I have to understand that. So
you read your Bible?
I'm reading my Bible.
Yeah.
I'm getting in there. Especially.
Do you? So I don't know what kind of Bible do you have. You know, there's Bibles that it will interpret for you. You know.
No, I got a regular.
You got
Bible.
Old Testament type of Bible.
Testament
Okay.
Bible.
Now I'm just saying you can buy that same Testament, but they'll have like they'll have what they're saying, and then right next to it, it'll interpret it like in like regular English for you.
I like hearing it on YouTube. I'm not even gonna lie.
You say something on YouTube. Okay, that's good too. At least it's helping.
Yeah, no, because like I really had to break down some stuff, because the word grace pisses me off so bad because I don't understand it. I don't understand giving somebody grace.
Mm-hmm. Because it's misused. That term is misused so much. I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm gonna give you grace.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like,
or
I'm
why can't
I'm gonna let you slide, basically.
Why can't I have grace when I cheated on you? I'm sorry. No, I can't. Like, I'm not. Listen, I'm not God. I'm not forgiving you that quickly. I'm sorry. You can right your wrongs, but I need to see it. I'm a person that you got to put your money where your mouth is, because everybody's disappointed me. So that's another part of dating. Like I said, it's so hard, like being mentally like ill, but being mentally aware, because like I know if a man's going to piss me off, we just not even worth it. My mouth too slick sometimes. So I'll be like, we can't do this, because my mental health will take back and I want to slash the tires. Or,
Lord.
Listen, I'm growing up. I don't like it, but I'm growing up.
So what we've talked about from the past, the mom, the dad, the drugs and all, that's the bad part.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some positive. What's positive that's been going on with you lately?
I've learned how to love myself.
That's it.
I've learned so much how to love myself, because right now in the next chapter, depending on, how the next couple weeks go.
And you don't have to reveal that about yourself.
I know. I'm not. Okay. I'm gonna talk around it.
Right.
I'm gonna talk. Okay. I got you. I'm gonna talk around it.
I'm just saying. I don't want you to feel like you have to talk about what we talked about before the podcast.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that.
I'm gonna talk around it.
Okay.
Because that's where that comes in at. That is something positive for me.
Yeah.
That I have to be a better woman.
Oh man, I didn't think about that just till now. I hope it doesn't give it away, but I'm just saying that might help.
Yeah.
The whole love thing.
Yeah.
For you.
It does. I have to learn grace with that. I have to learn a lot.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to ruin it, but I'm just saying that could literally like really make you break out. I feel like and
that's a gift.
Definitely.
That's a blessing. So,
always think of it that way too.
And that's what I look at it as. So like right now, my mental health has to be so on tense.
Yeah.
Because there's no room for error right now. But I also have to give myself enough, like, I don't even want to use the word grace again. I have to give myself enough leave room to understand that emotions are just running right now. Like emotions of... my friend says it the best. I forgot. She said emotions are just running verbs or something like that. It's something to that nature of like, you cannot let emotional things get the best of you because they will block your blessings.
It's that whole thing of them saying, like, don't make things, you're talking in the emotional state or whatever.
Yeah.
You're being emotional about the situation versus,
So the little things, like, I really have to think on, because now I'm thinking for my future. I'm not thinking for, tomorrow. I'm thinking for the rest of my life of what is going to go on. So it's almost like I have no choice, because I did all this without therapy.
Yeah. I was going to ask you earlier if you went to therapy at any time.
Like, my dad ruined therapy for me.
Your dad did?
I swear, he went in there and lied to that lady. Yeah. Oh. And then they convinced me to write a letter, and I wrote a letter, and I got grounded for like 2 weeks for that and got my ass beat because the therapist told me I needed to write a letter, and my stepmom was feeling ballsy. So.
Write a letter to your.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I got my ass tore up. Did some drugs after and felt great. I swear. But, yeah, my dad ruined therapy for me. So I didn't really go back to therapy, and I really was against it because it's like, how is somebody going to tell me everything I know about myself? And I don't want to repeat my story. I hate repeating my story until I realize you got to love your story. That created the person you are right now. And right now who you are is somebody's about to look up to you. Somebody, like, in general, like, there are people that stop me now and they're like, oh my God, you've been through so much. I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, what do you mean? I live the day to day.
Yeah, you live the day to day, but they seen possibly what was the past,
Right.
And they see you today and they're like she really
stepped
did
up.
a great job in stepping up and doing better for herself. You know what I mean? You got to understand, like, I have friends like that too that I've seen in the darkest places in their life, and they've came out of it and they're doing well.
It's pretty, ain't it?
I mean? It is, man.
It's a blessing.
It definitely is, just to see somebody healthy, happy, and thriving.
I got that compliment. I've never gotten that compliment before.
What?
You look healthy. I always give that compliment, but I've never gotten it until the other day.
Well, you look healthy.
I look healthy.
You definitely do.
Well, thank you.
From back in the day.
Thank you.
Seeing you in bars or seeing you in the clubs and stuff like
Being
that.
ratchet.
But you definitely, like, when you definitely look like you're doing well and you're happy.
Yeah, when I got that first compliment thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
When I got that compliment from somebody the other day, I was just like, that feels different. That is the best compliment I've ever received. Yeah, that was like, oh wow. Because for a long time I looked like a mess. In my head I was put together.
Yeah.
But what I was projecting, I was a Titanic. I was a sinking ship. Like, I didn't even know. I look back on pictures and be like, that's not you.
Yeah.
That's an old person. And then when I look at my new pictures, I'm like, damn.
That's Katie, not Cap.
Yeah.
Catherine's coming though.
Catherine is coming. By 50, I'm gonna be nice and matured and like
50.
Yeah.
Come
50.
on. You'll be that when you're 40. You'll be that.
Listen, I got some growth to do, but it's not a lot of growth. But like the woman I want to step as, it's gonna happen by 45.
I mean, I'm just saying, but you have all these goals though. You have these. Yeah. I'm a goal-driven person myself, like, in things I want to do and things I want to accomplish. I might not, accomplish all of them in that first year, but
you're gonna try again, though.
As long as I'm continue to try to get the check off, I'm still growing, I'm still thriving. That's how you got to think of it. You know what I mean? You'll be there before you'll be there before you know it. And just keep positive people in your life.
Absolutely. I just put myself at 50 because, like, by 50, I want to be on the porch. I want to be on the, when they say you got to jump off the porch.
You're crazy. 50, you're going to still be thriving, going places. No,
I want to be on the porch chilling.
If you want to be on the porch, you're going to be 60-something on the porch. That's when you're going to be on the porch.
I want to have, like, little picket fence and the yapper dog running across on the porch, selling, like, Kool-Aid pickles to the kids in the neighborhood. That's what I want to be. I want to be auntie forever.
Well, I mean, that's attainable.
It is attainable. That's when I listen, because then I used to have a neighbor who she probably was one of my childhood, like, she kept it together for me. But she used to just come out and talk to me. Like, those were adults that I needed in my life, and thank God for those, because now as a woman, I look back and I hope that I'm that for somebody else. I was like 8 talking to this grown ass lady about my life problems and listening to her life problems.
But did it help though?
Absolutely. That's what I said.
It's always good to, like, have somebody, like, listen to you, like, especially when you're going through stuff, man. That's kind of one reason why I even started this. It just felt good to talk about certain topics, things that I even was going through, or things somebody else.
What's your craziest topic y'all talked about?
I don't think we have a crazy topic just yet now.
Tomatoes.
I don't think so. You know, I mean, if you go down my list, I mean, we've talked about almost everything so far. I mean, a lot of relationships, a lot of like self-improvement. We did conspiracy theories. We did some horror stuff just for fun. But I like to mix it up.
Yeah,
You know, and everything doesn't got to be always so serious. I want to do some fun stuff too at the same time. But I like the aspect of like growth, you know, in somebody or just picking somebody's brain about a situation. That's why I honestly wanted Whitney on this too, because she probably had some insight for you too on her side too. But we'll do it again. It's April is the month, I believe, of mental health awareness. So
is it?
Yeah. So we want to.
You know,
do
it's
a couple
crazy.
more.
I hate the month of April.
You do? Oh, that's my birthday month. Take it
Oh
back.
man,
Take it back.
My best friend's name is April.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
April who? No, don't do
I'm not
that.
putting
Don't
her name out
Don't do
there.
that. Don't do that.
But yeah, no, my best friend, like my sister's name is April. No, I hate it because I love that. Like I love her, but I hate this month. It's like it's always a curveball of this month. I don't know what it's me and the universe. So April, I always have some type of curveball. And I will say from the past to now, I take things so better. So when I like know that April is going to be a bad month for me, it's crazy because when you do have like mental illness, you know the months.
Yeah.
You know, like you're like,
It's a full moon tonight. Something
Is
like that.
it?
No, I'm just saying like.
Oh,
that's why I always ask when I'm at work and like
when your patient-
patients are going crazy, and so I'm like, y'all, is it a full moon tonight? Because
yeah, that's how the month
is going up.
That's how the month of April is for me. So I just sit back and I'm like, so this month it started early because last week was a train wreck. And so this week coming in, I'm like, you're in April. You got to remember, like, everything is not against you. Please do not think everything is against you because that is my quickest thing is the whole universe is against me. I can't. I just can't. And I'm like, you think you're the only person in this world right now going through something?
Yeah, not. There's people going through
Not at all.
so much more than you that you can, you know, never even fathom and think of, you know. And you know, man, I hold that too. Like, you know, I have my bad days, I have my bad weeks, I have my bad months. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just sit back and think, and I'm just like, man, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
This is the worst feeling, or I'm stressing, or you know, I'm just going through shit myself, you know, in my head, you know, about certain things too as well. But I'm thinking like, it ain't that bad.
It's
you know,
not.
Somebody else is going through something
completely
worse than you.
different. Like,
So get up. You know, if you got to pat yourself on the back, pat yourself on the back, and then just try to strive. You know, my friends are a big thing for me. I mean, I don't know if you probably know this. You see all my friends always around.
so you always got your friends around.
That's a big thing for me. I try to be there for my friends as much as they are for me. You know, it's a big thing. It's a, what do you say? You said it earlier that you didn't have support.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's like a big support system for me. Has been my friends.
They're like family. Like your friends. I really feel like as an adult you choose your family.
Seriously.
You choose
I think so too.
Like
I think so too.
Cause yeah, I got cousins.
You gain brothers, you gain sisters.
Yeah,
you know,
I was like, I got cousins and I got actual siblings, but like how I fuck with my my best friend who's my sister.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody could hold a candle to her. Like, I don't even mean that. Listen, I know they're gonna watch this later and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I said that. But I mean that. Because like
it's no disrespect to your extended family, but this is the person that was literally there for me. You know, when
this is the person that I know that if I need absolutely anything, she'd go to war for it.
Yeah.
Like I know she'd be the person that she's not wrong. And that's the person I need right now because everybody be like, And my sister'd be the first one to be like, well, what did you do to her first? And and that's not being funny. That's just being honest because it's like, she knows me as a person. She's heard me. Oh man, I feel so sorry for her. She needs to get paid extra. She's like a therapist. I'm on the phone with her almost every day, every second. But that's so true. It's if it was not for her to let me talk, to let me vent, to let me really just express and like her know who I am as a person and how much I've changed or grown or like really come over like my craziness, I wouldn't have made it. I'd have been gone by now. Be honest with you. That's a friend that she helped me slow down my thinking and let me talk it out.
That's good.
Without judgment, without being like, oh, it's just some girl problems, or oh, you're acting like your mom, or oh, it's the drugs. She was, why do you feel that way? I understand where you're coming from, but do you think about the better picture? Because me, I'm negative. I'm so quick to be like, stop, ready to go.
Yeah.
Do you think about the bigger picture? You know, bro, it really does get better. And I'm like, I see her and I've seen all the things that she's gone through. And I'm like, it does. It really does. Like, you have no choice some days but to get up and do it.
So 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
1 to 10. How do you think you feel right now? Like, where are you at?
All over the place. All over the place.
Give me one. 1 out of 1 to 10. What are you?
I'm a 7.
So that's good.
Yeah, I'm
that's
a 7.
all positive right there.
Yeah, I'm a 7 for sure. I'm all over the place because, like I said, even the stuff, everything right now for me is in the air.
Yeah.
Without giving things away, everything right now for me is in the air. And it's so fresh and it's so raw. And I'm having to be realistic with myself, realistic with life, realistic with things, that whatever is supposed to happen is already written in my storybook. And I have to accept that and really cope with things myself, not with anybody else. Even my sister, like, she's here. Don't get me wrong, my sister's every step of my way. But even in our conversation, like, I'm really having to be realistic because at some point in time, I look at things and I'm like, I'm delusional. I'm not. I'm going to tell you the first one. I'm delulu sometimes. I make it sound good.
Yeah.
Can I follow through with it? Can I set a diet and stick to it? Can I stick to not having a bad month? Can I stick to... So having to know that right now, everything is in the air for me. It's almost like I don't have a choice but to stay neutral. And that is, I've never done that. I've always had highs or lows. BPD, anybody with bipolar, BPD, anything, you know, it's high and then it's low. Yeah. And one moment they're real, like, it's never a flat line. It's really like they're either really sporadic or they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing, or we low key, we don't care. Especially if you're not medicated, because I'm not medicated. I don't want, I didn't want medication because I've been a drug addict my whole life. I know I'll abuse it.
Yeah.
So now that, like I said, life is different and I don't want to do drugs, can't do drugs, because that's not even an option anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's not who I want to be. So I have to stay so neutral, and I don't even understand that because the little girl in me is like, oh my gosh. And the big girl in me is like, okay, can we get it over with? Like, can we just make a decision? Like, it's almost like a teenager. Like, can we hurry up? Because I've always been my way or the highway.
Yeah.
I don't have that choice right now.
Yeah.
I've got to be like, I've got to stay in the slow lane, honestly.
And chill.
And I can't, like, speed around other cars.
I would say still do your poetry when you can.
Oh, absolutely.
Keep writing.
I can't give up those things. It's just like mentally. Like, I really have to stay in.
And I would even say, do a podcast. Do a podcast with your friends.
Josh, you're my first podcast. I'm gonna see how we feel.
I mean, listen, you're gonna like to turn out of this one, but I'm just saying, like, it's rewarding, man. It definitely is. Giving you a spot to actually express how you feel.
This
get
is
some
my
stuff
first
off
one,
your
and
chest.
I feel good about it. Honestly, I hope that this touched somebody. I hope that, like,
I hope so too.
Reality of it is we do.
One last thing before we get off. One last thing, okay? Are you happy? You happy now?
Absolutely.
Happy with what?
Myself.
And what else?
My life. Yeah. I mean, literally, I'm happy of my growth.
You have all the blocks around you right now for you to
be okay. I don't have to worry about sinking because I'm gonna swim, because the mental blocks in my health, the mental blocks that I've had are removed. The mental blocks that I'm doing right now.
So it's only up from here.
Yeah, it ain't got no choice, buddy. Yeah. Like, call me Lil Wayne. It's up. Like, I gotta make it, because there's no reverse now. There is only going forward, and that's every day. Like, for me to be Catherine, that's what I gotta do. I gotta move on every day and understand, like, you are not your mental health. You are an individual who can change your outcome. And I'm not just meaning by that, like, goofy shit of manifesting and stuff. I mean, literally, you have to take the steps and say, hey, this is not for me. I need to remove myself.
Yeah.
Some of us who are mentally ill hold on for so long. I'm not trying to hold on to nothing that doesn't want to hold on to me. So if it's a house, it's a job, if it's a person, a friend, I can't stay longer than my worth. Yeah. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Because you're only going to deteriorate me. And so far, I found the acceptance of that this year. I found the acceptance of that probably in September. And now I don't have a choice but to be peaceful with myself because life is still going to go on.
I think you're good. I think you're going to be great. I think you're going to strive on. You're going to shock yourself.
I hope so.
I think you're going to shock yourself.
I hope so.
All right.
I do.
Thank you for coming.
No problem. Thank you for having
Appreciate
me.
it. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Kat. I can't say your last name.
Basetto on Facebook.
Kat Basetto. My name is Josh. This is the Edgyverse podcast, and we out.
Give me a comment, I'm about to blow up. I'm smoking this gas, man, this shit got me stuck, and I pop me a beat, and I'm about to boot up. Can't trust a hoe, man, you bitch, you be tweaking. I gotta stop, man, these hoes got me geeking. Call her Victoria, she got some secrets. Don't want your heart, little bitch, you can keep it. It's dirty day from the 918. Yeah, let's go.